Hello, my Video Talk world. This is Pastor Denise McDowell. I am so happy to be here to share with you a principle that I shared on the Wake Up America call this week called Hope to a Thing. Hope to a Thing. How do we get this beautiful vision of my Video Talk? These beautiful, wonderful dreams, visions, and ideas that we have that's captivated on the inside of us. We see the vision that my Video Talk has to offer. We see the 90-day challenge. We see the power of two. We see on the inside where we can be financially within 4 months if we follow the power of two blueprint. We have an inward perception of what that looks like. We've been given the tools. Pearl has done an awesome presentation on the power of two. 10-star Dal Roberts is constantly plugging us in to what's happening with my Video Talk, how to make it happen, the importance of the three-way calls. Matthew Nessler is forever coaching us on the Wake Up America call. Team, get out there, send out those video emails, get the people in front of the broadcast. You can do it, sign them up. You can make it happen. We hear this and we see it all on the inside, and our hopes and our dreams and our visions begin to enlarge. We begin to have this hope. We begin to believe. But then we wonder, well, how am I going to do it? How can I get this wonderful vision, this dream I have locked on the inside of me to this outside manifestation where it could be beneficial for me? So this is the principle that we teach our young people called Hope to a Thing, how to make that happen. Well, first of all, everything starts with a hope. There must first be a hope. There's an idea, something that's been said. One person's words have become another person's dream. I understand the structure. I see what Pearl is saying with the power too. I understand what Dal and Maria Roberts are telling me. I have a hope, but now I must make a decision because it doesn't stop at hope. Hope doesn't really look like much, and no one can really see your hope. So I have this hope. What do? I must make a decision now to believe. I must move from hope, the stagnated stage, to a position where now I can do a little bit more. But I must make a decision. I must make a decision to move from hope to belief. Moving from that place from hope to belief, that decision is based on something. To be able to make that decision is based on a past remembrance of something that you've done before. I have to make the decision based on what it is I trust in. Now my trust, as I said earlier on the call, my hope and the source of my trust is in God. I know God has done it for me before. I know He will do it for me again. If He's opened one door, He will open another. So He's the source of my trust. He's the source of my hope. Who is the source of your hope? Who is the source of your trust? So when I make that decision is based on a past remembrance that I've done it before. I've signed up 2 people before my Video Talk. I put one on the right and I put one on the left. I've done 3-way calls before. I've become a team player. I'm an executive. I'm a president. I'm a 1-star. I've done this before. I can do it again. So that decision is based on that trust, that past remembrance that I've done it again, okay? So now you've made a decision. You move from hope. You've made a decision based on your past remembrance and the source of your hope in whom you trust in, that you can now do it again. So I moved from hope, I made a decision, now I'm at belief. Okay, but how much closer I'm meant to reaching my manifested thing? I'm from hope, I made a decision, now I believe. Well, let me tell you the difference between hope and belief. Hope says, well, I hope one day I can do that. I hope one day it can happen. But belief is different. Belief puts a demand on it. Belief says, you know what? That power of two, that status of having $11,000 in 4 months, that's going to be mine. I'm putting a demand on it. So now I believe. I now believe in my hope. I have hope, now I have belief. But I can't just stop at belief, because see, hope and belief pretty much still looks like the same thing. People really can't see your hope and they can't see your belief. But there is one thing people can see. People can see your actions. They can see your hope and your faith if you move your hope and your faith for your hope and your belief to faith. You must now move from hope to belief to now faith. Well, what does faith have to do with it? Well, faith is now my actions. It's now my hope and my belief in actions. Now you can see what I'm doing. You can see what I hope in. You can see what I believe in. When Pearl does that presentation, I see her faith. When John Roberts get on that web show and he's telling us, he's encouraging us in the 90-day challenge, guys, look down here, you can do it. I see his faith. I see his faith in action. When Matthew Nelson's on that phone and he's shouting, guys, you can do it, we can make it happen, I see his faith. We know it can happen because we see it. When we watch Rick Perros in the morning on the one race team and he's encouraging the team, you can do it, you can see Rick's faith. You can see it. And faith is an action word. It puts you into action. It keeps you from being stagnant. It keeps you from sitting there hoping and believing. I'm now moving towards my goal. I'm now moving towards my vision and my dream. It's now coming alive. But even moving from belief to faith, again, that phase from moving from belief to faith, again, is based on a past remembrance. It's based on the fact I've done this before. I can do it again. God has opened one door, he will open another. So now I'm at faith, but I'm still not at my manifested thing. What do I do now? Where do I go from here? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, this is where most of us lose it. This is where most of us give up on our dreams. This is where most of us just turn in the towel. This is where we end up starting all over again every time. We go from hope, we make a decision to believe, we now have faith. We're out there, we're putting out there video emails, we're calling, we're getting in front of the PBRs, and now there's only one thing left to do. And you know what that one thing left to do is? To be patient. To be patient and now wait. Now your faith is being tested. Now you're being tested. Are you really going to hold fast to all that work you've done the last couple of months? Are you really going to follow up on those PBRs? Are you going to follow up on those video emails? Are you going to trust and believe and wait and just be patient for all the hard work, all the seeds that you have planted to now manifest? Because I'm going to tell you guys, harvest is right around the corner. When you plant a seed, there's a waiting period before harvest bursts forth, isn't it? You ever planted a seed and 2 months later you wait and you go out and you dig it up to look at it, to see what the status of it is? What happens when you dig that seed up? You just canceled out all that hard work. You just canceled all the seed work that you've done, all the video emails you sent out, all the three-way calls that you've done, all the follow-up, all the meetings, all the connecting, all the reminder notes. Once you pull that seed up, you have just killed it from the root. And now you must start all over again, back at hope. But I tell you this stage right here of patience, be patient, guys. Be patient and wait. Because with no patience, there's no trust. If there's no trust, there's no faith. When there's no faith, there's no belief. When there is no belief, there is no hope. And when there is no hope, there is no thing. But if you be patient, and if you wait, and hold fast to your confessions, believe in the hard work that you put out, eventually your harvest will come to pass. It has no other choice. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. You have followed the rules, you have followed the steps. Now wait, because harvest is on the way, and it's about to be a big payout. So hold on, guys. Hope to a physical, manifested thing. Hope, make a decision to believe. Move that belief to faith, which is your belief and your faith and your hope and action. Then be patient. Wait, occupy. Enjoy yourself during your time of waiting. Take a little vacation. Believe me, harvest time is right around the corner. You guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you put it into action, because I believe in 90 days, we're into our 90-day challenge, and we're looking for a big harvest in my video talk within 90 days. Guys, see you in the video. God bless.